did y'all hear The Person from Partisan?
Yeah.
Little diss track.
Yeah.
I'm raising my eyebrows at him right now.
Meg's ex-boo came out the gate coming for Megan with a lot of allegations.
He came out swinging.
Right. The first verse that really stood out to me was when he said, "This the girl I'm trying to propose to. Ask Greg Una. I had picked out a ring."
Who's Greg?
Greg is a celebrity jeweler based in New York, and he's worked with a lot of notable names like Floyd Mayweather, Russell Westbrook, and even Ariana Grande. And that's the ring that she was proposed to by Pete Davidson. That's where he got it from, and it was like $100K. He said, "Then you lied to my face, went on TV, and lied to Gayle King."
That viral Gayle King interview?
Yes, when she was on Good Morning America, and she sat down with Gayle King, and she was talking a lot about her case with Tory Lanez involving the shooting. And there was a part where Gayle King asked her very specifically if she had a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez.
And what she say?
She said, "No, I did not have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez." Then later on, when the trial began in December, under oath, she said that she did have a sexual relationship with him.
Now, why was the answer in court different from the interview?
Well, she did say that her friend had a crush on Tory Lanez, and also because of how the whole situation played out, she felt disgusted that she even had relations with him.
That makes sense, because I did see a lot of social media talk at that time, and it seemed like people were focusing more on her dating life and who she had been with at that time and previously, as opposed to focusing on the facts of the case, which was her being shot in her feet.
Right.
So, interesting.
Well, y'all know earlier this year, Pardi had put out he had posted a video of a poem that he had performed, basically talking about like the most beautiful woman that he knows, and fans automatically assumed that he was talking about Megan because that was who they knew to be with him at the time. But the lyrics of that poem are completely like opposite from the lyrics that he put out for The Person. He started it off with, "You're a survivor, not a victim," while in The Person he says, "You talk ish like you're Keisha, but then cry like a carrot." And then later in the romantic poem he says, "Your happiness cannot be purchased, it's deeply rooted and not just surface." But in The Person he put, "When a snake shed its skin, it only changes on the outside."
Is he referencing Megan Thee Stallion's song Cobra?
That's what it looks like.
It seems like, because that song came out 2 weeks before. I mean, it could be speculation, but it could be his response to her.
It's kind of interesting. That same sentiment's kind of coming up right now with the song. We have a song where she's talking about a lot of depression. She's being very vulnerable. Has some live instrumentation here from Jared Garrett. And honestly, people are more focused on the cheating scandal than they are if we're talking about mental health.
That's true too. And a lot of people were saying that Meg dissed Pardi in the song when she was talking about pulled up, caught him cheating, getting his up in the same spot that I'm sleeping.
Not the same spot.
Even though, like Julian was saying, even though the entire song was about her dealing with depression, and she even was saying how she was contemplating suicide, a lot of people only zoomed in on that line, which made people say, "Oh well, obviously that means Pardi cheated on her."
Did she ever say Pardi's name in the song?
She never even said his name. But people are just, social media users are just speculating that it's Pardi.
Yeah, especially because that was her last relationship, so it makes sense to kind of put it on him.
Moneybag Yo, come on.
Yeah.
But why would she be talking about Moneybag Yo years after the fact?
Why can't she?
But the internet.
I'm not saying she can't. Not saying she can't. But it would just be very random for her to be talking
random.
about him, especially since they were over years ago.
And he has his own relationship too.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people on the internet did have that mixed reaction where they love the song, but then somebody like Joe Budden in his podcast talked about they didn't like the fact that she publicized the breakup when it was initially kept under wraps. Everything seemed pretty clean and cut paste. So I don't know. It's a lot of reactions to the art being very well, but people kind of being over the drama with Meg right now because we just wrapped up the Tory Lanez case a year ago. So some people really think it's like a cash grab. She's trying to get the marketing up now that she's an independent artist. And so, this is kind of something that's going to catch the ear. It's going to drive people to listen to the music because there's a lot of people who didn't hear the single, but they heard the diss track. And so after the diss track, you go back and listen to Cobra, it drives up the strains.
Yeah.
So not everything is calculated, but it is the music business. And at the end of the day, we got to sell records. And if I'm independent and I'm Meg, Spring a little something. I need some money. I need some money, you know.
Here,
But
there.
do Meg really need money though? Like, let's be for real.
You know
She's
Meg
making
need
the
money.
Stallion.
You know how-
She's-
I mean, all these
That's
independent
trial
artists
now.
need money.
But
man.
she's
She got the
making
Hot Girl
the
University.
Everybody
I
needs-
see those.
Everybody
Yeah.
need money though.
Yeah.
She still got to put commissary on Tory Lane's books. You know, not,
She will not.
She got to take care of her
Don't start
business.
it.
She
Don't
got
start
to
it.
take care of
Don't
her
start it.
business.
She will not.
I mean, they was way more cordial over there than they was talking about this Pardi song. 'Cause, man, like, they was going at Meg. They was saying,
This is just proof that Meg's character is wrong. Like some people are saying everybody can't be lying. And they were saying that he might have been airing her dirty laundry. Some people even said he was channeling his inner Remy Ma, saying it was a Sheetha part 2. They were saying like Remy Ma dissed Nicki Minaj. Fans were also saying, like in rap beef kind of rules, if you send a shot, I'm free to send a shot back. So they're not mad at Partisan for sending his shot back.
I'm about to say, is it a rap beef?
If you send shots in a rap, it sounds like it's a beef inside of the rap. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But the people on Meg's side were saying that Cobra only dropped like 2 bars that don't even say his name. So they were saying, how are you gonna drop a full song bashing her? Other people started like dissecting the bars. So one of the bars that says, "Not in your house, not in your bed, you lying to people, you sick in the head." They were saying that not in a single one of these bars, he didn't say he wasn't cheating. He just saying, "Not in your house, not in your bed." That don't mean
Could have been done anywhere.
could have been in Jada bed. But that's just speculation. That's just speculation. But fans are also saying one of his bars where he says, "Be for real, you ain't even realistic." Got lipo, then you started posting gym pics. They're saying they were saying that's a reference to some of the accusations that Meg had in 2021 when they started dating, and they were dating from 2021 to earlier this year when Meg was seen out with Belgian soccer player Romelu Lukaku. And hey, I'm pretty sure that Lukaku money better than Partisan, but I ain't gonna say
I
that.
never heard about Partisan before this track, so you know, he definitely, other dude definitely did.
Really? I mean, he had a song with Cardi B. I think it was called "Backing It Up."
I heard about that song because Meg posted it on her Instagram story. And I said, oh, who sang that? And then that's how I found out that her ex-boyfriend sang the song.
So are you a confirmed hottie? Like,
I mean,
or like-
listen, whatever you think.
Okay, that's
You know?
what I'm getting. That's what I'm picking up.
But in terms of lipo, I don't really know how true that is because she's always done those hottie boot camps. And she actively posts like her workout videos on Instagram.
Yeah, she do.
And she even teamed up with Nike and released her own like little workout on the Nike Training Club app. So I feel like it's, you know,
He just chatting.
Might
he
be
just
kept.
chatting. It might be cat.
Maybe. But I will say Jada has actually been chatting.
Jada
online.
Kingdom?
Yes. So prior to Megan dropping her song, there were like a ton of videos circulating of Pardi and Jamaican singer Jada Kingdom all over social media. So fans were like, oh, they're dating, they're connected. So as soon as Megan dropped her song, Jada instantly responded. And she basically said that wasn't me in like my shaggy voice. But she's basically saying it's not her. She even said at one point, like, this rumor has got to be so embarrassing and hilarious. She's basically saying the timeline doesn't add up as far as like when she started dealing with Pardi, which we have no confirmation of exactly when they've been dealing with each other, compared to the timeline of when him and Megan were dealing with each other. So basically she's saying it's not her at all. So in the midst of that, Pardi, like I said, he has not, he's been relentless with his additional clapbacks. He even posted a video clip of Future where he was basically...
If you post Future, I just know.
Yeah, he's posting a clip of Future, and Future's basically saying it's an evil world out there. And this is after Megan dropped her song. Which I don't think anybody should be necessarily channeling Future. But if that's what he wants to do, that's part of his aim.
That's hate.
Yeah, definitely it's hate when you channel Future. But we're not gonna say like we hate Future because I think we do like
That means
Future.
you're
No, we love
ruthless. You about to be
Future, but,
ruthless.
you know.
I mean, I don't think everybody's ruthless, but Future has some ruthless lyrics. I say that. Yeah. Okay, but getting back to this. So Pardi and Megan, they dated between 2021 and earlier this year. So a lot of the speculations and allegations from him and her kind of just don't make sense. Like they seem like they have two different sides of the story, you know, as far as her account of what happened and his account of what happened, but who really knows the full truth?
Were they together before or after the Tory Lanez incident?
They were together after the Tory Lanez.
After.
I thought it was
Yeah.
No.
No, it was
after.
after. Yeah, it was after. Because he was very vocal about like supporting her online during the trial. Like, you know, like said like that poem and other different acts that he was doing. Like, I even think for Valentine's Day, he brought her like a couple dozen bouquets of like roses and stuff. So he was always.
So he was supportive.
And
Yeah.
the
I
romantic
love you out
poem
loud.
came. They were tight up until the end of May.
Yeah. But what do y'all think actually could have like led to their breakup?
See, before we even get to that, I'm starting to think it could be possible that she could be talking about Tory Lanez or the baby in that lyric.
It could have been
Because
anybody.
if you all remember,
that's what
Moneybag Yo.
She was
Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag Yo. You know, she was messing with both people right before the whole situation. So I don't know why the internet never went there first. They just straight up went to homie. But his
Yeah.
response kind of make him look guilty.
Yeah,
Make him look
exactly,
guilty.
exactly. Okay, so now after all these accusations and allegations and all the commentary from everybody on social media, do y'all think Megan is gonna like respond again with Cobra Part 2?
I think so.
I think she'll respond on the album.
Yeah, she's
She
not
might
gonna.
respond on
She'll
the
put a
album.
couple on,
She
on the,
not
on
gonna
the
put
B-side
no
track.
post.
She'll throw something in there.
I don't think she's gonna do a post. I think she's gonna do another single.
And I don't think she's going to directly say Pardi's name though, because that's
No.
putting money in his pocket.
Right.
So I
And
guess
she would never do
She would
that.
never do that. Why would she do that?
Well, she actually did put some money in his pocket because the remix to her Savage song actually has him listed as a song credit.
Technically,
So is he her
technically,
Technically.
he put money in her pockets because he did write the song.
But did he really
Did he
write
write
a full
the
song or he
entire
wrote one sentence?
No,
Because it's a difference.
hey, real quick. Pardi is a writer. He write for Cardi
Yes.
B and Meg.
Yes.
And them,
Backing it up.
Backing it
That
up.
one song.
Backing it up.
But and he also has a song credit on the song she did with Cardi called Rock. Like he's on both of those songs, he's listed as the songwriter. But again, I want to know: did he actually write her verse, or did he like give her a line, like, or he just come up with the hook? But who knows? I hope she responds. I mean, I do. I want to hear the clap.
I like
back,
a
which
good
I
diss.
would
I love a good rap beef.
Yeah.
And I feel like we haven't had like
A good one.
lyrical.
Yeah.
So like not on Twitter, not on social media, like in the music.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But do y'all think Pardi can even keep up with Meg in that? Because like
Absolutely
his
not.
flow,
No.
his flow was kind of.
No, I just
Lyrics is
don't.
cool. Lyrics is cool, but Meg on.
And
Yeah, but
Show
if you
off.
think about Meg's lyricism compared with her cadence,
Yeah.
I don't think he could keep up.
Nah. But who she got writing for her is the real question. Then we go.
Oh, because he
don't
ain't
have
doing
him?
it this time.
She do have him.
Because she don't have him to do it this time. So
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, y'all stay tuned for part 2. We'll find out what happened next.